Denver Fan Expo Day 3. Saturday is the biggest day. They have the most stars here today, I think. Most celebrities. We have Brie Larson coming. We have Antony Starr. We have, oh, don't be mad at me, the other two ladies from The Boys who play Firecracker and Ashley. Sean Gunn's coming today. The cast from Saved by the Bell will be here today. At least two of them. Mario Lopez and one lady. Geena Davis and Susan Sarandon will be here. I think there was one more. Oh, Richard Dreyfuss came yesterday. I don't know. There's a lot of people today. So we have our photo op with Tony in less than an hour, actually. We're going to go to the boys panel. We're going to explore the merch floor more and go down Artist Valley because we haven't even touched Artist Valley. Then at least the last thing on our schedule is a photo op with Thelma and Louise. Oh, and we also have to go get an autograph for Sean Gunn for my sister. Sorry, that was a long intro. I'm a little tired. This is day 3 for me. That's not even hard. We don't do anything hard. We walk around and meet people and we've talked to people and bought stuff. All right, let's head on in before I start spewing some more that you guys don't want to hear.
But I had the spatula too. I think that's not.
Who doesn't love an inflatable Charizard? So at some point today, we are going to come through Artist Valley here. These are all real, I mean, everybody's a real artist, but these are people with paintings, with art, with literally anything you can think of. So we're going to go to our photo op with Tony, and then we're going to come over here at Artist Valley.
Ant-Man.
Today is a very big day. Rosario Dawson is over here meeting now. She plays Ahsoka. Over here, who is this? Keith David. Here we have Ashley Eckstein. A bunch of voice actors from the Clone Wars. We have Jim Cummings, Michelle Hurd. The line for Rainn Wilson and Adam Savage is very long. Up here we have Ella Purnell, and then next to her is Andy Sakaris from Lord of the Rings and does all those voices. And over here you have Richard Dreyfuss, Geena Davis, and Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon was put behind a wall. I love that. All right, we're waiting in line for our photo with Anthony. It's so fast, but he was so nice. So we got our photo. I'll put that in here. Now there's an hour and 15 minutes before the boys panel, but we're heading down there now to get in line. We want to try to be as up front as possible. It's very crowded. There's a lot of people here, so we're just hoping that everything goes well. These are all people in line for the Geena Davis panel. That's going to start in about 10 to 15 minutes, I believe. And then we will go ahead and just line up right after that. Once all these people flow in, we will line up for the boys. We made it. We're at the front of our line here. We have to wait an hour, though. Geena Davis has her panel right now. So we're just chilling for the next hour.
I might try again. Okay. We weren't able to make it to it, so we're a little upset about it, but we met some other celebrities. So I'm like, okay. You can make the panel.
Where there's like a talent show once a year, and like, so my dad was like, get up there and perform. And I was like, no, yeah, what? Didn't need to be asked twice. And then when I was in 6th just great. I begged to go to this performing arts school. And I grew up in New York City, and this performing arts school was in the middle of Times Square, and I went to this school, and there were like 5 kids who had each been in 5 Broadway shows before the age of 11, and I went home and was like, I'm behind! I'm such an overachiever. I was like, I need an agent, and my parents were like, what are you talking about? What's an agent? Like, no. I was like, I desperately, I was just...
So I'm the opposite of these two. I didn't want to be what? No. I'm still waiting to find out what I'm going to do when I grow up. Just, you guys think that's good? No. It's really depressing. No, it's just something that I kind of fell into. It's a long, boring story, which I'm not going to drag you through, but I'll tell you what, there was the moments in my little leotard that they put me in for this show, and I've been up 85 feet in the air going, what the fuck am I, why am I could have been a lawyer, I could have done anything else, and I've got my holes up around my throat, and this harness 80 foot above concrete. I made some bad choices.
I was going to say it was you and leotard in like high school. I'm like, oh my god, where is that picture?
Right.
In terms of jumping into it, what I feel is really special about this cast, not others aren't this way, but like, is the commitment level of everyone, the preparation. I mean, people are committed long before we ever get to shooting scenes. The preparation that goes into it, and so from the first day, in a way that is slightly unlike anything I've ever done before, people are at 110%, and you have to be committed 110% from the beginning, or it's going to fall flat. And that's actually really freeing, and knowing that everyone is operating on that level, so you know that everyone is there to catch each other and play with each other.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Making me take your shirt off. What happened yesterday? You're not done. I was sitting back there going, what happened to you?
You showed up too late for that.
Wow, you missed it.
If you guys know this movie, just shout it out. A Woman Under the Influence. Do you know this movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this guy Cassavetes, he hired his wife, Jenna Rollins, who's my favorite actress of all time. She's in The Notebook. She plays the older Allie in The Notebook. She's just like. And what they did in that movie is he just would light the whole room and just let them play. And that's my wet dream. Like that is my favorite. And every time I see that movie, I learn new things and
Like I need to say, like Mulholland Drive, which is true, but also like honestly, my desert island movie I've watched 200 times that I could like continue watching is Practical Magic. As well, because that's the reason I didn't do it as well at the time, is that it's done over time, is that it is genre defying, and it is actually a story that men are relegated to margins. It's not about them.
Yeah!
Leave a lot to the imagination, but which was part of the question. But no, I just fucking love it. No, that counts. And Mean Streets. I don't know if anyone's seen Mean Streets. Yes. About my interview. Yeah. Okay. Well, everyone should know for homework and watch Mean Streets. It's the first film that Scorsese did with De Niro and Harvey Keitel. He was handsome, well, they were all handsome young bucks, and it's amazing.
I heard lines the most. Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to say somebody that I heard you fit themselves, that's your prerogative.
I think it's better if it's
It is better if it's
us. Okay, we'll write that down then.
I have an answer.
Oh!
But you have the most, so it's the most to remember. So
three, we're gonna turn around. 1, 2, 3. It seems you can't mistake all the Antony.
That wouldn't be. Next question.
Okay, all right.
What would you do it?
What did you want to say what it is?
Yes.
Use this right there. What? Just got it. 2, 1. Wait. Okay, so how do we go?
Nobody's, I haven't experienced any of the pressure joking yet, to be totally honest.
Okay, all right.
Funnily enough, Jack and Carl who aren't here, so we can talk about them. Really, let's have it. No, they're lovely. They're both lovely, actually. But they also started off. I think it started with cakes, picking each other, and then it just progressed to this,
Which is
mocking and teasing and lovingly. But they fuck with each other a lot.
the taking is the timing of the last episode that just came out and the
Yeah. Spoiler alert. They love cake. And if you've seen last week's episode, you'll know that's a real thing. The cake thing that about 8 of you have seen. That's a real thing. People do that shit with cake. I swear to God. I swear on my God. Everyone's going, New Zealand guy.
Learn today. Learn today.
Which would you go? No?
Right. Great.
we get a multiple so much harder than you think it is.
3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. All right.
This is going to go. This is a silly one. Wow. No, it's not a silly one. If they did ever remake Harry Potter, I'd love to be a wizard. I didn't read the books, but I saw those movies. And,
You read the books?
no, it's not. Judgment.
Generational.
I think it is a generational thing. I'm a little older than that. But I would love to, cast some spells and whatnot.
Which one of you?
Wow.
That was Alan Rickman.
Yes.
Yeah, too hot, man.
Come on.
No, he was like the best one.
All due respect to him.
Oh,
Come on, y'all. Come on.
take it back. Take it back.
I'd rather take my shirt off than take that off.
Bring out your wands, and I literally in this room with like producers and people went, "Ah!" I was so excited. I grew up with those books, and like I was like, oh, I get to take out my wand, my like imaginary wand, and like do some Wingardium Leviosa shit. Like I was like, so excited. I didn't get it, but it's fine. Maybe it was the squeal that gave it away. I didn't know. I was really into his dark materials, like the. I haven't seen any of those, but I should watch them because that I loved the. I would want to be one of the creatures that was like your soul that was separate from your body. You know, I love that concept.
I'll out myself on this. I just finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. So, yeah, that's kind of happening. And more of it, obviously. No, they don't. I know have to know. It's very
I have no idea, but
I have a lot of hobbies.
there's so many hobbies.
And I don't know if any of them would find their way here at Comic-Con unless this was like a construction Comic-Con. I have a lot of hobbies because I have to keep my hands busy because I have ADHD. I do quilting, I do ceramics, I'm renovating a house right now, so I'm doing woodworking, I'm like building all the furniture from scratch, I'm like doing tiling. I have a lot of hobbies, guys. are on me. That's what I nerd out about. I like love people who can like, fabricate things. I just think that that's really cool.
I feel like I'm just copying some of Colby's now, but I'm also like not at all at Colby's skill level, but like working on town. It's true. You frame walls. Yeah, it's hobbit activities. Like I love to garden. I love to bake. I bake gluten free. So I'm like a Bake Off fan, and I watch like this English Gardener's World. Anybody? Nobody. Literally nobody. Yes. So yeah, those sort of it's the same kind of thing. I find that doing hobbies where I'm doing things with my hands and there's a product at the end of it is really therapeutic for me, and partly because what we do is so ephemeral. You know, there's not something that you can really grasp again. It's a momentary experience that's captured. So I like engaging with things where it's physical and there's something at the end of it.
Anthony, what about you?
I don't think this is really a hobby, but I realize that it's almost a hobby of mine. Collecting band shirts. I realized the other day I was going out somewhere with grown-ups, and I was like, oh, I should put something on that's just plain. I don't have any t-shirts that don't have some big band blasting off them. As you can see, if you haven't seen Idols yet, my favorite band for the moment. Let's see them. They're incredible. So yeah, maybe I'll set up if I was doing one of these and sell band shirts. Used, unwashed. So disgusting, I'm sorry.
There's
The way that it was spread across the story was spread with the shot of grit that it was so well balanced. Of course, because you know, your tendency is to want to capture Robert Downey Jr. At all times in Mark Ruffalo, and it's like they just balanced it really well. And I thought it was excellent. Agreed.
Logan? Director, and I just thought that story was really well done.
Watchmen. I've never seen anything like it in that perspective, and having a dark perspective that's satirical, really, about the superhero genre, which is kind of great to relate to. Yeah, it's amazing.
I love that. Most American foods are from Europe. What? Hamburger. Hamburger. Germany.
It's true.
Frankfurter.
Right?
Frankfurt. Pizza. Pizza. What else do you guys know? What's an indigenous food from, not indigenous, what's that?
French fries?
French fries. Is it French fries?
No, those are facts.
It's American. I got it.
And tomatoes and potatoes came from. Potatoes and potatoes like indigenous North American.
The potatoes are Irish.
This is why you need to watch Gardeners World.
I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's too, what's the definition of a sandwich?
That is the
It's
question.
bread with some shit in the middle. Like,
Right.
That's a hamburger, is that a
Hot dog.
The bread isn't separate.
Yeah, it's not too piecey.
It's like a slot for the sausage.
we have too much time on our hands.
This is what we're talking about.
This is most controversial.
Sauerkraut.
Yes.
Another American classic, sauerkraut. That I've been going through so much. You just mentioned ADHD, and I got quite a response, and I just want to say it's fucking awesome to be here with you guys. So glad that I can be here. Sorry about my language, I'm a pirate.
Give it one more time for the cast of
The line is all the way up here for Brie Larson's panel. We kind of knew this was going to be a problem, but the food court is packed today. So we're gonna head out onto the streets of Denver and find something to eat out there.
To see him, tell him to be right here.
We ended up choosing Maggiano's at the Denver Pavilions. There was no wait, so we were sat immediately. We're gonna have our pasta and then go back to the convention. We just finished lunch. We're crazy full. It's about 2:30, 3:30, 2:30, maybe. We're walking back to the show floor. We do have to wait in line for Sean Gunn to get his autograph for Taylor. Then my photo op's at 5:30, and then we're just gonna walk the floor. We're gonna chill. Kinda want to nap after all that pasta, not gonna lie. This stand, all of these lounge flies are only $50, and the ones up top are $40. So I'm getting the Snow White one because how do you pass up $40? We just recently finished watching the latest season of King of Collectibles with Ken Golden. So we are kind of obsessed with looking at all of these graded comics, seeing how much they're worth, seeing if you see anything cool. And there's quite a few booths with a lot of graded comics. We just got the photo done. Oh, makes me want to cry. So I'll put that in here. Now we're making our way out. I think we're going to grab a mystery box or two and I think head home for the day. We have to get home to our dog. We didn't think we were going to do a whole lot today, and we did a lot. We're tired again. It's just from walking around and everything that we're doing and the interacting we're doing with other people and merchants and things. But today was so much fun. So tomorrow's going to be our last day. I think we're just going to go. We have no celebrities we need to meet or anything. Nothing planned. So we're going to go and just walk the merchant floor. We think we're going to have some friends meet up with us. So yeah. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow to see the last day of Denver Fan Expo. Thank you all for watching.